You're a bit bloody warm.
We're here today to protest against Sequani and the animal testing that's happening inside there. You've only got to look at their website to see how unnecessary some of the tests are. We've spoken to locals who have actually told us what type of things they've been asked to do at the Sequani Clinical Centre. I mean, one of the new things that they brought out, which you can only assume but probably has been tested on animals, is actually sanitary products that take away period pains. Now, I just dread to think how many animals have died for something that is completely unnecessary, and just, you know, it's completely vile really what's going on inside there.
What do you see would be like the alternative to testing on animals?
Well, the thing is, there's plenty of alternatives. There's, you know, scientific alternatives everywhere. But the main problem I've got with it is it's just completely scientifically invalid. There's no justification for it because the results are so inaccurate. You look at the amount of papers published by laboratories, and the percentage of experiments to published papers is minute. You know, so many of the experiments are just thrown away in the bin afterwards because it just doesn't work. At the end of the day, you can take any animal you want, and it will pass or not pass any drug pretty much. You know, it's just a general rule. So you know, you can make a beagle smoke 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it wouldn't get cancer. So it's just, there's too many differences between animals and humans to you know, to even justify experiment on animals for the scientific purpose. I mean, the animal cruelty thing is a completely different side. I mean, at the end of the day, what right do humans have to imprison, torture, mutilate animals just for our own gain, just for sanitary products to take away period pains, just for suntan lotion, just for anti-dandruff shampoo? I mean, you know, anti-dandruff shampoo and deodorants, for me, they should be in the cosmetics section. Unfortunately, they're not. And it says on the Sequani website that they're two things that are tested inside the laboratories. You know, I mean, dogs don't need anti-dandruff shampoo, rabbits don't need deodorant. It's just absolutely disgusting what they do inside there.
You don't agree with them then?
Hey?
You don't agree with their protest?
Do I? Them lorries.
Are you vegan?
I am vegan, yeah.
Is that difficult?
No, not at all. No, it was. If you go into it in dead plan, you can end up eating a lot of junk food, like I made the mistake of doing. But I think it's absolutely awesome. It's really easy once you kind of, you know, once you learn the basics and you know. And
yeah, different cooking styles, different ingredients.
Yeah, so I find that I cook so much more different, you know, foods that I never have cooked if I ate meat, because I think you find that meat dishes pretty much, they're so, you know, people are so limited to what they actually use, you know, in terms of meat and dairy products. They just have them as, you know, as is usually, but you can be so much more creative when you're vegan. I think they kind of put you in a situation where A, you cook from scratch a lot more, and B, you experiment a lot more with different kind of flavours, which you don't really, you know, if you're a meat eater or
How long have you been vegan?
Been vegan 3.5 years.
Yeah, and it was what they call a lifestyle choice, or?
I saw a fur video actually.
Sorry?
I saw a fur video about the Chinese cat and dog fur trade.
Yeah.
And I clicked from that. I went vegetarian, was veggie for 3 weeks, and then I went vegan straight after that. I kind of it set off like a kind of dominoes really in my head, you know, about animal exploitation in general. I realised that the fur trade wasn't where it stopped, although the fur trade was obviously horrific. You know, it's only a tiny part of the overall animal exploitation. So, but yeah, that was it really. I kind of just made that choice through that. So.
end of the day, we don't need the police. It's wrong. Basically, it's doing stuff that shouldn't be done. And I hope to see this place closed down like all the rest of them will one day.
This is one of the biggest in Europe, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's the same as HLS and Oxford University. They're all the same. They all abuse animals. And there's no need for it. As far as I know, one day we're going to win this battle. No matter how many people they put away, which they are putting people away, and I think we're going to win it.
It's a bit over-policed, I think.
It's a bit over the top, isn't it? I think there's more of them than there are protesters.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's
complete waste of police time and money.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
Well, it's a peaceful demo, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Don't think there's any need for that amount of police.
And what about what they're saying about Sequani?
Yeah, I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about Sequani. I don't really agree with animal testing in general, but I don't know. It's one of those things, isn't it?
Well, it's got to be done, isn't it? They want things tested.
I think it's a bit heavy-handed policing, I think.
What about Sequani itself? What do you think about them? Do you agree or disagree with what the protesters are saying?
Can't hear what they say.
Sequani.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think
goes without saying,
I'm on the fence, to be honest. I'm on the fence.
Everyone's free to say what they want, you know?
Yeah.
Let's hope the same amount of police are in Ledbury this time tonight when all the fights are starting when the pubs come out.
Stop Sequani animal law! Stop Sequani animal law!
Can you keep moving, please?
Me?
Are you part of them? Right. Where are you filming?
Ledbury.
Curiosity all the time.
What's happening here? Don't know.
I think they've chained themselves together. See that? He's holding on now.